I've been thinking a lot about families lately, and I've come to a realization. Every family, and I mean every single one, has its quirks. You might be picturing the perfect family right now, but let me tell you, even they have their peculiarities. It's time we talk about how these quirks shape us, for better or worse, and how they ripple through generations like an unstoppable wave of influence. Now, you might be thinking, my family's pretty normal, but normal is just a setting on a washing machine. Every family environment, even the healthiest ones, is littered with viewpoints, actions, and words that plant seeds in our minds. These seeds grow into how we see the world and other people, and sometimes those views can have pretty big consequences. Let's examine this. A casual comment at the dinner table, a gesture during a disagreement, or an emotional response to a news story. These seemingly small moments, they're actually shaping ideologies, often without anyone realizing it. It's like a stealth mission of influence, and we're all unwitting participants in this grand family experiment. Let's talk about manipulation. Not the evil mastermind kind, but the everyday kind that's so common we barely notice it. It's in politics, local news, social media, workplaces, schools, churches, and yes, our homes. It's not always malicious, but it's always powerful. Tactics like tweaking facts, emphasizing negatives, or avoiding the big picture. They're everywhere, and they follow a set of unwritten rules. But the real kicker is this mind shaping starts at home, and it starts early. Remember learning to look both ways before crossing the street? Good manipulation. Learning to fear or dislike something your parents don't understand? Not so good. It's a mixed bag, and we're all carrying one, filled with the quirks and biases of our family tree. You might be wondering, is this all bad? Well, not necessarily. Some of these learned behaviors are like evolutionary leftovers, defense mechanisms meant for survival. Imagine someone bitten by a dog as a child. They might grow up fearing all dogs and pass that fear to their kids. The interesting part is, we can do better. Instead of blindly passing on fears or biases, we can seek understanding. Why did that dog bite happen? Was it a misunderstanding? Why did that dog bite happen? Was it a misunderstanding? Poor training. By asking questions and gaining knowledge, we can turn a negative experience into a positive lesson for the next generation. It's like upgrading our mental software, and it follows a simple rule. Question, learn, improve. Think about this. It takes approximately 25 years for our brains to fully develop. So by the time we're 18, we've spent 72% of our brain's development years under our family's influence. That's a lot of time for quirks to take root. But, here's the exciting part. We're not stuck with them. Sure, some people rise above difficult childhoods like fairy tale heroes, but they're the exception. For most of us, it's a gradual process of recognizing, questioning, and changing. It's never too late to start this process. We can acknowledge that certain experiences were less than ideal without letting them define us. It's about learning from the past without living in it. And most importantly, it's about breaking the cycle. By doing this work on ourselves, we're not just changing our own lives, we're changing the lives of generations to come. It's the ultimate long-term investment in human potential. Life is a series of moments, some good, some bad, all shaping us in ways we might not even realize. But we have the power to choose how we use these experiences. Why not make every effort to keep our eyes and ears open, our hearts full, and our minds hopeful? Learn from your quirky past, envision a bright future, but most importantly, stay grounded in the present. That's where real change happens, and that's how you start writing your own rules for a better family legacy. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for your time today. Please like, subscribe, and share this content. Let's change the world together.